So cutting up a turkey at Thanksgiving can be stressful, and it's not always that cute if you do it in public. So we're going to show you the way to kind of cut it up behind the scenes in the kitchen and then make a beautiful platter so your guests think that you totally know what you're doing.
So first thing you want to think about when you're carving the turkey is where all the body parts are located. So you're going to locate your legs and then just very gently, just a surface cut right through. Once you've got it open, you're going to take your other hand and just kind of crack it open.
Oh, yeah.
You can use your knife just to get a little extra help, but you're going to follow right where, like, kind of the tail meets the thigh, like the bottom of the thigh, right? You can open it up a little bit like that, and soon you're going to come upon the ball socket joint right there. You want to make sure that you've dislocated it completely, and then you can work your way through. And then when you see this little nugget, make sure to leave it in place because that's the best part. It's called the oyster, and no one should know about it. So I'm going to just take off these awesome little oysters as well. Super tender, super juicy.
Let's move on to white meat. So your first cut, you want to come right along one side of the keel bone. I'm going to go ahead and put my knife in. You want to be pretty confident with your cuts because if you hesitate, your skin will get all weird and then it won't be on the breast. So you do your first cut until you feel pressure. Now is come just down along that wishbone. So get your knife in there, push it against the bone so you get as much meat as you can off. Do you see this kind of natural line right here where Erica took the leg off? That's where your breast meat ends. It's telling you where it wants you to go, right? So just get your knife in there and score along the bone. So you see it'll just fall off of its rib bones. And then when you hit the wing, hold on to the wing as like a natural handle and just line up your lines right there. So that's it. That's one piece of breast. And then the last bit, the wing. There will be some tension right there, right? So just get in with your knife and break that skin. Give it a good tug, and then you can just pop right through that joint, and then you have turkey wings.
Beautiful.
So you've got this little nub on the end, right? It's called a wingtip. Not a lot of meat on that, but it's going to make your stock awesome. So just rip it off, throw it in el pot. So to cut these guys, since they're already perfectly cooked, you just really want to cut through that skin down until you feel the resistance of the bone, right?
So you're starting to separate it, and then
finish with your knife.
if you take a look at the breast, like the meaty part of it, you're going to notice lines kind of running through it. So that's called the grain, and you want to cut against it. So you're going to break that up instead of cutting like with it.
So with this guy, you just want to cut it into like manageable slices, right? Like things people want to put on their plate, keep a little skin on every piece so everybody gets a part of the goodness. So with this guy, same idea as the wing. Right through that skin, right, until you get to the joint. And then you can just rip apart the rest of it with your hand, right?
Yeah.
So same idea, right? Just tracing around the bone. And you can see here, right, like it was so well cooked that you can see exactly where that thigh bone is. Same idea, same like manageable slices. Cool, that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it. Oh,
If you want to go the extra mile,
yeah.
garnish. Like honestly, if you just have herbs lying around from like, oh, I made my stuffing, but I bought 2 packs instead of 1. Like, just tie that together. Just remember to cut it up in the kitchen first and then bring it out to the table. My left hand won.
You're not fun.